for starters here, I just wanted to first introduce balance in general, because this is something where a lot of the seniors I work with, or just individuals who are trying to get a little bit better balance, they kind of are thinking like, oh, my balance isn't good. And what does that really mean? Okay, so when it comes to balance, balance simply being is your ability to stay stable and steady when moving through space, okay? So a lot of times people think of balance, they think of, oh, I'm just going to be standing up in space like this, right? And this balance, right? I've got good balance. Okay, that's absolutely true, but that's only one simple aspect of balance. That's actually called your static balance, and we'll kind of address that once we get further into the podcast, of course. But for simple being, balance covers a lot of different aspects, okay? And another thing you might be thinking of this is, okay, well, balance. Why is my balance bad? Why is my balance bad? Okay, so the big thing about this that a lot of people don't realize is that balance, just like becoming stronger, just like becoming faster, just like all these other aspects of fitness, is actually a aspect of fitness. And if you aren't consistently practicing the ability of yourself to be able to balance properly, to move in different ways that challenge your body, guess what? Your balance is going to go down very rapidly. And I see this with a lot of the seniors that I work with. They retire, right? And they're so excited, they're going to experience the world, and they absolutely do. But in that downtime, they're sitting, they're very sedentary, and they don't practice their balance at all. So because of that, then I see them at one of my classes, or just from a one-on-one training session, and they're like, I need to work on my balance. And the first thing I ask them is, what's going on? I haven't done anything in years. Okay, so we probably just need to get a little bit more physical activity in our life. So that's going to be a big, crucial thing. It's usually due to being sedentary. There are some other things which we'll address, of course, but that's going to be the big thing. So set my little note sheet here. Just make sure I'm getting everything. So of course, the importance of this is because if you don't have proper balance, you're going to be greatly compromised in all your activities of daily living. Like if you can't go up the stairs without proper balance, you might fall and hurt yourself. Maybe on a more intense level, if you are walking across the street really quickly because there's traffic coming, if you don't have proper balance, you could potentially hurt yourself by falling down. If you're somebody who's maybe more gifted and you're kind of into athletics, you play like a rec league of basketball or something, if you don't have proper balance, you're not going to be able to perform at the highest capability in that aspect. So it's not just about your activities of daily living, it can go into higher levels of activity as well. Okay, so when we're kind of tying this all together, the whole reason why we're practicing balance is to allow you to transfer that balance into your activities of daily living. So you have more enjoyable activities of daily living, or transfer it to your sports or whatever you want to do. Balance is crucial for every single aspect of life, not just for seniors, but for people who are very young. I mean, if you look at a baby, the reason why they can't get around and walk around is because they don't have good balance. And all they did to get good balance was simply work on it, practice it, keep up with it, and then it happened, okay? So that's going to be a big reoccurring thing. If you are getting some good value from that section, go ahead and drop a like.